The number one limiting belief in the entire manifestation community is that in order to manifest something, you need to double down on your techniques. You need to affirm more. You need to visualize more. You need to script more. And that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, bro. Manifestation in its entirety is not being emotionally dependent upon seeing your reality change. Shout out Nero. And if you're emotionally independent of reality, you wouldn't need to do more techniques. You wouldn't need to affirm more, bro. Really think about that shit. And once I realized I was putting myself in a deeper hole by doing more physical actions and not doing the inner work I needed to, that's when this manifestation shit became automatic and instant for me. If you're having trouble getting consistent results, I do one-on-one coachings and step-by-step walkthroughs. So if you want to go tap into that, link in the description. So the first thing we're going to talk about is you have to remember who creates this shit. When you forget who creates this entire reality, you lose your power instantaneously. Your mind is the causal effect onto your physical reality. The law of cause and effect, bro. That is you. You're the determining power and operant power of your entire life. So if you want to go do something, go do that thing, bro. It's a reason you feel like you need to go do that thing. One thing I had to internalize is that all of my desires and all of my wishes are godlike, right? If I didn't see myself experiencing this version of reality, or I didn't see myself doing this particular thing, then it is not me. It is not of me. It is not of the I am from within. Thus, it is not a godlike action for me to go take. So I'm not going to go do that thing. If I have a burning desire and passion to experience this reality, please understand you are experiencing that reality as another version of yourself. So this is going to lead us into our second talking point, which is I stopped needing to feel perfect 24/7. Needing to feel perfect 24/7 comes from a lack of validation from the 3D. When you realize emotions are fleeting, emotions are temporary, and they're only signals and indicators that you as the fourth dimensional awareness are focusing on a degree of reality you don't like, and you just need to readjust your perception of your own life to feel better emotions, then emotions don't fuck with you no more. The only thing you need to manifest, bro, is conviction and belief in self, bro. Don't let nobody tell you anything other than that. That's all you need. And since you only need yourself, this is going to lead us into talking point number 3. Stop making it a big fucking deal. When you put your desires and your manifestations on a pedestal, to your subconscious and to reality, which is just a mirror of your identity. And since you're embodying that emotion of desire, it's being registered to your subconscious in reality as energetic space, right? Since this entire reality is a mirror to your identity and perception, you can only have what you already have. Again, shout out neuro knowledge, the annoying law of the universe, right? So if I can only have what I already possess inside, as within, so without, as above, so below, I have to give it to myself internally. And since the subconscious doesn't know the difference between an imagined event or something happening in physical reality, which is just a mental projection, however you perceive the mental projection or your subconscious identity, that's how you will experience your reality. So if I perceive my current circumstances in reality happening in a way that serves me, or happening in a way that implies I have what I want in the now moment, I'm only going to get reflected that perception, no matter what the fuck I'm currently faced with, bro. And this is why it's important to stop putting your shit on a fucking pedestal. If you see yourself in that thing and you realize I'm only attracted to this thing because I see myself experiencing this reality, then you instantaneously take it off the pedestal because it's you, bro. You wouldn't put something that's easily attainable on a pedestal. But when you see it as easily obtainable because it's you, you take it off the fucking pedestal and it becomes easy to fucking obtain, bro. Really understand that shit. What you normalize comes faster than what you idolize, bro. So speaking about idolization, this is going to lead us in talking point number 4. Stop idolizing these techniques, bro. Like SATs, visualization, scripting, affirmations. These things are like training wheels. These techniques are not something that you do to get something. They're here to help you get into the identity that would manifest what you want, or that would experience what you want, bro. They're not here to get something. It's not a secret cheat code or life hack, bro. They're literally just training wheels. You can do all this shit you doing without the fucking technique, my nigga. I be telling people to just place an assumption and forget about it. Don't give a fuck about it. But to a newcomer and a newbie, that's kind of hard to do. But I'm experienced with this shit. I can just set an assumption, write that motherfucker down, put it in my notes, think about that hoe, and just forget about it, go about my day, and do some random bullshit, and it just randomly spawn one day, right? And when I do, I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care, because I already knew it was going to happen. But to the newbie, that's hard to do. So since you realize that there's this disparity, you have to look at these techniques as training wheels, because they are. Many people use these techniques from the internal state of desperation or a last resort, right? But they were never meant to be used in that way. When you really pay attention and analyze what these techniques are just placing your focus and attention back onto yourself and using some shit you already had access to and aligning and directing your energy to the reality you want to experience. Point blank period. That's literally what every single technique does, bro. Really think about that shit. So when you realize all this shit is literally just an extension of you and your identity and perception, everything becomes easy to obtain and easy to create. The last thing we're gonna talk about, bro, is stop letting bad days fuck with you, right? When you think, oh, I wavered, or I felt a negative emotion, or I thought a bad thought, and you think these things genuinely take you off path to your desired reality, you're cooked, bro. You're fried. These things cannot take you off path. These things cannot fuck with you unless you give them that power, right? One negative thought does not reset affirmations. One negative visualized scene does not restart your whole progress, bro. It's a part of the game, bro. You're embodying a programmed meat suit, so it's going to naturally gravitate towards the previous reality, right? Your identity is naturally going to gravitate towards your previous self because that's what feels safe, right? But when you realize all of this shit is programmed and you're just installing a new program, it becomes easier to be compassionate with yourself and your reality. Start feeling unconditional love for yourself and your reality, bro. This will help you immensely, my nigga. Really think about that shit. And also physical circumstances, bro. Like, let's say some bad shit happened to you. The only quote unquote bad shit is your own perception. What if that situation was the thing that was going to lead you to your desired reality? But since you was embodying a negative perception and internal state, you fucked yourself out of that opportunity, right? All because you didn't perceive it in a way that serves you. Really think about that shit, bro. Everything you perceive as negative or you think is going to make you waver, you're only experiencing that reality because you perceive it like that. And since you perceive it like that, you're exposing your identity in the now moment, bro. All of your reactions, actions, mental conversations, and mental patterns and emotional patterns are exposing your identity, bro. Whatever you react to indicates who you are in the now moment, right? So if I react to a 3D circumstance that I don't like, that means I see truth in that circumstance. And because I see truth in that circumstance, I'm confirming my identity with the emotional reaction. So don't fucking react. Stop reacting to the 3D, bro. This is what's fucking you up. You gotta realize what you currently see or what you're currently trying to change is the old story in the old script, bro. You know how the script is going to end. I keep saying this shit in every fucking video. You know exactly how the script is going to end. So since you have that transcendent level of awareness and knowledge over your current circumstances, they don't know they're about to get bodied. But you know they're about to get bodied. So you just gonna sit there like this, like the ape and shit, knowing it's about to get bodied. And you just chilling with conviction itself, right? And your emotions are detached. You're not getting reactive of outside circumstances that on surface level are going against you, because they're not. They're designed to work in your favor, bro. Please understand that shit, gang.